Hello guys, hello everyone. I'm live now. Welcome 15 of 100 days DevOps challenge. Okay, welcome to the day 15 of 100 days DevOps challenge. So, what is there in this day 15 challenge? Actually, we have to set up nginx, and what we have to do? Yeah, we have to set up the nginx basically on the server. Let's read the question first. The system admin team of Excel.com needs to deploy a new application on App Server 3. App Server 3 is given. They are not saying all app. Okay, so forget Ansible now. There is no need to use Ansible now because they have already mentioned App Server 3. So we are okay to log into the App Server 3 and then do our task. Okay, they have some prerequisite to get ready that server for application deployment. Okay, we have to prepare the server as per the requirements. We have to first install and configure nginx on app server 3. Yeah, we have to install and configure server in app server 3. We have to configure nginx. Okay, on app server 3 there is a self and ssl certificate present at nautilus.crt and nautilus.key. Okay, we have to move it to some appropriate location and deploy the same in nginx. Okay, okay, there is a certificate. We have to move it to some appropriate location and deploy the same in nginx. Okay, okay. We have to create an index.html file with content welcome under nginx document root. Okay. This can be done. This can be done. Like in nginx dot, we can create one nginx.conf configuration file, and within that file we can create an index.html tag. No, not an issue. For final testing, we have to try to access the server 3 by the IP address from jump post using curl command, which I have already done. Like you can see. Oh, just a second. Basically, it's the YouTube page. Okay. So, which I have already done this curl IP. I have already, you can see I have already done but saying fail to connect to app server 3. Okay, let's start our daily task. First of all, for app server 3, let's connect it. Let's connect to our app server 3. What's this? Tab 03. Okay. And what's this? The username is banner. Okay. So write the name banner at tab 03. Yes, I want to connect. And the password for app server 3 is big gr3n. Okay. Let's paste the password here. Boom. We are logged into our app server 3. Why permission denied? Why? Why? Why it's a permission denied? Let's try again. Why showing permission denied? What is the issue? Why is saying permission denied? I think everything is okay. Why it's not saying permission denied? Why? Oh, now it's saying this public key. Yes. Okay. This public key is not there in this. Okay. Should this be an issue? Should this be an issue or not? Maybe not. What he's saying is is permission denied public key with mic. I think okay, okay. Uh, Permission denied. Oh my god, what I am doing यार, गलत हो गया यार. No, 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 no. This is correct. What is the issue maybe? ये डेवऑप्स इंजीनियर की ना लाइफ का मजा तो इसीलिए ही है. मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं किया है स्टेप 03 में. Searching for the password. Password is this. There were 3 login failed. Why it's failing and now it's successfully logged in. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we are inside the. Okay. Now let's see the. Okay. 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 So I have created one file name is commands.sh. I will not run the commands one by one. Rather, I will write. See, now what we have done here. First of all, we have updated the system CentOS based system. If it is a Linux based, then we can use apt get update. But for CentOS, we can use DNF update. We have to install the nginx, so DNF install. We can also use yum install nginx, not an issue. So now we have to enable and start the nginx. For checking this nginx, we can use the status nginx. Now the most important thing what they are saying starts from here. First of all, they are saying that huh. So yeah, for default we can see the SSL is this. The path we can install is this. Now it's saying that we have to move. There is already a self-site certificate in this slash tmp.nautilus, and we have to move it to clam.nautilus key. So we have to move this .crt to nginx and then .key. So some appropriate deploy the same in nginx. So for this we have created some file like etc nginx SSL. You can create your own and then move these two keys and certificate to here in this location. Now we are giving the appropriate permission. 600 means what? User, group and others means a particular user have a read and write permission. Only read and write, not executes. And others and group doesn't have any permission. Similarly here read and write for user and for group and others there is read and execute. Okay. And now we have to modify the nginx file. Like here, we have to modify the nginx file. Now what do you have to add in this? We have to add on our nginx file. We have to add we have to add this message which is already written here. This is a welcome. We have to inside this users here nginx.html index.html we can write welcome. This is complete commands.sh. Let's save this file Escape government and BPO. Now the most important thing is we have already installed the nginx and all this setup. Now what we have to do is that let's first see the nginx configuration file here. Is it available here? Yes, there. LTC. Here you can see some nginx file is there or not. Mm, let's go. This one is a file nginx. Okay, so we have to create. Hmm. Well, then what is the use of this? Was transfer file testing. Okay, let's run this. Let's run this. Let's go to the code location. Where we were working here. I think on where we had to run. We are in the home location. Okay. We are in the home location. Yeah, command source. Let's execute this command source sh file. Let's try to see this. Oh, permission denied because we haven't given the executable permission for this. Let's give the executable permission. Image is done. Now let's command install sh. Okay, so the password for banner. Pasting it here. Yeah, it's installing the nginx. It's installing the nginx. After this task, I'm just a bit confused here. Let's see. I'll be able to achieve this or not. First, we have already seen this that the first it was not running. It's coming. Like we have already seen this. And above that connection is refused. Now it should not be refused. Let's see. Let's see what can be the issue. Okay, it should install it. Let's wait for the installation part. Okay, installation of nginx is completed. Okay, okay, SSL is completed. It is installed. Nginx is running and is installed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I got the issue. Okay, basically. So if you have seen that file, what we have done is that if you see the commands.sh file, we are just Now modifying our nginx.conf file. Now what we have to modify in that file is everything is okay. Just if you know the ping in the chat, what we have to modify it. There is an important thing which we need to modify in this. See, user is nginx, everything is this is already just creating errors and generating errors, worker connections, and everything is done. Everything is okay here. Okay. Now send file and everything include configuration is okay. Yeah, its configuration is okay. I think yeah, it's setting HTML. This is setting for an MTLS enabled server error page. I think okay, okay. Now what we have to do is that see till here it's done. Till here it's done. Now after this, what we have to add is this: we need to redirect this. Okay, just a second. Okay. Is there any issue with this file? I think, okay. SSL certificate is already pointing to correct location. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Certificate key is not pointing to the correct location. You can see SSL certificate is etc PKI, but we have put the certificate already in etc nginx SSL folder, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Please accept this. Let's accept this. Read only file. Okay. Not an issue. Welcome. Welcome. Test is successful. Yeah, this is it. We are testing it. Nginx minus T. What we can do is that we need to provide the executable permission also. But I have already given read and write permission. Let first see what is written here. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So okay, okay. Okay, so we need to add and redirect here. See, everything is same, just we have to copy this folder to the. Okay. Why I cannot write it? Let's give this permission. Let's give the chmod. I think I haven't given it. I think I haven't given it. Okay. Operation not permitted, sudo is best. If anything operation is not permitted, sudo is the best thing which I can found it. Now everything is permitted. Let's run vi. And let's try to modify this. Okay. Hmm. Achha, I belongs to other. Making anybody else give this. Then try to put. Okay. I am not a user. I'm an others. Maybe that's is the issue. Try to solve it. Yes, guys. Issue resolved. Issue resolved. I have given the maximum permissible permission. But in production, you cannot do this. But yes, for just for solo of the time is also we have to maintain this time. So yeah. Okay. Now it's working fine. Okay, let's. We have already put it. Is it already installed? Okay. Now I put this cat on it. It's not inserting. Why it's not working? An issue? Ah, okay. Let's clear this. See, let's see what is the issue. I will tell you. I have actually copied this complete file and basically made the changes which are required. So accordingly, I will tell what I have written and what I have made the changes. So let's first remove this. Then I will tell you what is the change which we need to make here. See, this is already Nginx is already written by the team. Nginx is already written here, but what the issue is here is that mm, it's getting some mix up. Just getting some mix up here, so maybe that may be the issue. Yes, is it done? Okay, so yes, it's done. Okay, so what I have written, let me just first write it here, then I will explain you what I have written and what is already written. See, as you can see, just put this. Okay. See, as you can already see here, most of the things are already written here. Like this username and Nginx is already written here. Worker connection, everything was already there. But I have changed here, I can show you. I have changed here the server name and server IP. This thing I have added. This server thing I have added so that it will listen to the HTTPS because we are curl this HTTPS. It will listen to this 443 port which is HTTPS port. HTTP port is 80, HTTPS port is 443. That keep in mind. SSH port, we should remember all these ports. Telnet port 21, and yeah, remember all these ports. Basically HTTP, HTTPS, Nginx, Anything else? I don't think. No, 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 not needed. Oh yeah. So this is an app server 3 and app server 3 IP is 172.16.238.12. I think I have mentioned the wrong IP. Just a second. Oh yeah. Just a second. This is 172.68.238. It's 12. 12 done. This is the app server 3 IP. So I have changed this, copied this to index.html, and other things remain same. Here also, well, return 301. Okay, I think rest is everything is okay. Consent 16, 228, 12. Hmm. Yeah, rest everything is okay, I think. Let me recheck it once. They have already written this all. No need to check it here. Just we have to check it here. What I have added. This I have added. No, sorry, no, not this. I have added this SSL enabled. We have to self-sign STT SSL certificate which is already present. Just we need to copy it to here. We need SSL certificate. We have already moved it to here. And SSL certificate key we have already moved to this location. Just we are showcasing it here. And for index we are using index.html. I think everything is okay. It should work. Okay, right done. Oh, sorry. Caps lock off. Uh, escape colon w2 and done. Done. Everything is done. Let's test the connections then. Okay, password for banner. Password for banner is this big 3F. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Escape colon w2 and configuration test is successful. Syntax is okay. Test file configuration is successful. Welcome. Now, the final test which we can do from our end is I have exited this. Now, what we are saying, we have to curl this and let's see. I will go to the first part. Curl IK this port. Earlier it was saying failed to connect. Now it should not say. It should say what? It should say welcome because we have already written HTML page there. Oh, what I have copied here. Just a second, it should say welcome because we have already set up an HTML page of which says welcome. We have already set up it on nginx. So earlier it was saying fail to connect, but now if I run, it just say boom in the chat, man, boom in the chat. Say boom in the chat because HTTP is okay. Server is this. Date is today's date. Content type text HTML. Content length 9. Why the content length is 9? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me why the content length is coming as 9? Last modified. Okay, everything is running. Now just curl not IK, not everything I don't want to see. Just curl. One more thing. Okay. गाइस मजा आ गया यार मजा आ गया everything is working यार HTTP HTTPS everything is okay I love it यार so final test करने की बारी आई है कर लिया जाए टेस्ट can I hit check hit कर दूँ check fingers crossed let's check it boom in the chat guys boom in the chat boom in the chat boom in the comment section everything is done It's completed. It's so simple. This is very important what you have to do it here. This is very important. Nginx is the most important part of a DevOps engineer. I would say. No Ansible, nothing. Just log into the server and perform your task. So we will meet tomorrow with our day 16 task. Day 16 task is install and configure Nginx as an LBR. Again, challenging. This one will be going to be challenging, man. So thank you for joining this live session. Hope you enjoy it. Let's meet in the next session. Bye.